Okay, let's look at question number 8. After two successive increments, Gopal's salary becomes 187.5 percentage of the initial salary. 187.5 percentage of the initial salary. That means there is an increase of 87.5 percentage of the initial salary. If the percentage of the salary increase in the second increment was twice that of the first increment. So if the first increment was A, then the second increment should turn out to be equals to 2A. Then the percentage salary increase in the first increment was how much? So you have to find the value of A. That is what precisely the question is talking about. This question in the exam had options with it. Now, your net increase should turn out to be 87.5 percentage because the value becomes 187.5 percentage. So the increase is 87.5 percentage. Now, if you look at the options just for a second, you would realize that the correct answer will turn out to be 25 because if you, let's say, take 20. So if I take 20, what is the successive percentage change? It is a successive percentage change of A and 2A, correct? So if the value of A is, let's say, 20, so you are going to find 20 into this will value will become 40. So the formula would turn out to be A plus B, which was 40 in this case, plus 20 into 40 divided by 100. This will give me the net percentage increase, correct? So this will then become 60 and 40 into 2, this will become 68 percentage. Now we need the percentage to be equals to 87.5. So of course it will be greater. If you go to 30 and 60, you will realize 30 and 60 numerical sum itself is turning out to be 90. So of course we have figured out it should be greater than 20 and it cannot be equals to 30. Instead of checking 27.5, check an easier value, which is 25. So if you take the value of A as 25, then your next increment will turn out to be a 50 percentage plus 25 into 50 will divided by 100. If you solve this, it will turn out to be 87.5. And that gives you a direct answer. Using the options, you can look at this particular question. Now let's have a look at this particular question without using the options. It's going to become slightly more complicated. So what they're suggesting is that the value of A and 2A is what your percentage increments are. So if you look at making a generic equation, you will say A plus 2A plus A times of 2A divided by 100 must be equals to 87.5. This is what they're trying to ask you to solve. Okay. So if you look at this, this will turn out to be equals to 3A plus 2A square divided by 100 is turning out to be equals to 87.5. It is easier for me to multiply something by 100, so I'm still keeping it. And I'm saying 300A plus 2A square will turn out to be equals to 8750. That's the values that you are looking at. Right now, if you cancel a 2 throughout, it is going to be what? 150A plus of A square is equals to 4375. Now, if you take your A common from here, you are going to realize it is 150 plus of A should turn out to be equals to 4375. I look at 4375 and I realize that it is divisible by 25 for sure. Let me factorize this. So if I factorize it by 25, you will realize it will turn out to be 25 into 1 and then it is 187. So 25 into 7 is 175 and 125. So 175. So if you are able to get down to this, you can directly call your value of A as 25. Because if A is 25, this particular bracket is 150 more than 25, which is 175, which is what we are getting over here. This is also one of the ways of solving this equation. Otherwise, what you will have to do is to solve this using that quadratic equation formula. These are the only ways to look at this. Using options is, of course, a much better answer. So option D turns out to be the answer for this question.